Everyone, and welcome back to the Together Apart video series. Our Torah portion this week, Parshat Vayakhel Pekudei, is all about the construction of the Mishkan, our ancestors' traveling sanctuary in the desert. Now, people from across the Israelite community brought together gold and silver and precious textiles and helped create this tabernacle, which allowed God to dwell in their midst. Now, according to the Hasidic master, Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, the work of building the Mishkan that's talked about in the Torah, of creating this dwelling place for God's presence in the desert, actually defines the kind of work that we are invited to do in the world today. This story teaches us that our work in our world, amidst all of the brokenness of our world, amidst all of the struggles that we experience in our lives, is to also build a dwelling place for God on earth. Our work is also about making space for God to be present among us. Now, in the eyes of our tradition, creating space for God to dwell among us today can look like so many things. It might mean making more space for Jewish practice in our lives, be it through practicing Shabbat in some kind of way, or giving tzedakah, or participating in the religious life of our temple. It might be about running one's business according to the highest business ethics, and about treating our workers fairly. It might be about checking in on a friend or a family member who's ill or going through a hard time. It might be about pursuing justice, about fighting for a world of abundance and human dignity for all people. Whether we're talking about cultivating deeper awareness of God and the sacred, or whether through treating others with care and with dignity and with justice, whether it's about building a world of justice, we can do so many different things to make space for God to be present among us and to be present in our world. With that, I want to invite each of us to reflect this week. What do you think it means to create space for God to dwell among us? And in what ways do you already make space for God to be present on earth? And what else might you like to do to create space for God to be present? As usual, I look forward to hearing your answers to these questions. You can reach me at rabbi@bethtorah.org. I look forward to hearing what's on your heart and your mind.